Hi. Hello. Aloy from Fortnite, Elbow Cup. You there? You sleeping? I think it won't let me use audio. Oof. Do something face with tears of joy. L. Mic broken. Use the controller's mic. I will that the L rolling on the floor laughing. I will that the L rolling on the floor laughing.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
I will that the L rolling on the floor laughing. Face with closed eyes.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. My lovely voice is back. Okay, I literally have no idea what's happening. Let me see, can I fix this issue properly? Okay.
Working.
Okay. Just give me 2 seconds now. Am I
can hear you.
Still
working?
Is my audio still here?
Okay. Just give me 2 seconds now. Am I can hear you.
Still. I am back. I was mysteriously. Well, thank you, RJ. Sorry about that, lads. I had an issue there with my microphone, but my lovely voice is back in action. So, everyone, welcome back to Greenhill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. Stream, I will sit here and wait for 1 day, 23 hours, 43 seconds, and 3 minutes and 10 seconds to play the Resident Evil Village gameplay demo. So get comfortable, lads. Pot the kettle. No, I'm only joking. In this live stream, I will be discussing Resident Evil Village. So sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So, welcome Damien, RJ, and Chad Middleton.
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
The lecture will commence very soon. The Resident Evil Village lecture will commence very, very soon. Well, how the hell is it 17 minutes past 6 already? Jesus Christ, I have to put on my poppies, or potatoes, depending on what part of the world you're from. Jesus, man, time is flying. Good God.
Aliens.
Aliens, yeah. Fucking aliens. Right. Let me get myself sorted here now, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay. Jesus. Time flying, lads. Where does the time go? Okay. So, everyone, welcome. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you enjoy my Resident Evil Village discussion. So the lecture will begin. Okay, so last night Capcom held a Resident Evil showcase, and in that showcase, things from another planet. What about things from another planet? Are you a thing from another planet?
Fine.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I got chocolate between my fucking legs. Lads, could this day get any worse? Seriously, like. I'm after getting chocolate between my legs and it looks like I shat myself. Great. I don't know how many times I'm after washing this fucking pants, like, seriously. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, no, lads. Fucking hell, like. Fucking better be chocolate? No, it is chocolate. Okay, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, last night Capcom held a Resident Evil showcase, and in that showcase...
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
I swear, man. RJ. Oh God, let's rock and roll nonetheless. So yeah, in that showcase, Capcom showed a brand new trailer for Resident Evil Village, along with a brand new mode for Village called the Mercenaries. They're bringing back the Mercenaries, and they also announced some fantastic demos for Resident Evil Village. And I'll also be talking about, I'll be speculating who Mother Miranda could possibly be. Mother Miranda is pretty much one of the main characters in Resident Evil Village. Main villains, I should say. So, you have all that to look forward to in this Resident Evil Village discussion, or as RJ likes to call it, a Resident Evil lecture, even with chocolate between my fucking legs, but nonetheless. So I'm actually going to start off by talking about the demos that Capcom announced for Resident Evil Village. It's a little bit confusing, okay, so I'll try to keep up with me.
Resident Evil discussion.
Honestly, Damien, honestly, if there was ever a time for me to get into Dead by Daylight, now would be the time. Now would be the time. Fortnite Gamer 123 has returned, has ran back to Green Hill Gaming. Great to have you back in the...
I am Nick Telking lecture, just joking, bro, face with tears of joy.
No, you're okay, RJ. So, how are you keeping, Fortnite Gamer? How is everyone keeping today?
Mother
Hope you're all doing well.
Discussion, elbow cup.
Ha
I cannot wait for the Fortnite crossover, elbow cup.
There will be no simping in this live stream.
Amazing.
And Damien can't wait for the Fortnite crossover. Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if it happened, Damien. I wouldn't be surprised. And I'm glad to hear that, Fortnite Gamer. But honestly, actually, let's talk about that, actually. Let's talk about the Resident Evil Dead by Daylight crossover. It's happening, and it's happening in June. I've never played Dead by Daylight. I've heard a lot of things about it. It sounds like an interesting kind of game, and now would be the time for me to get into it. Playing Apex, enjoy, man. Kick some ass. Yeah, now would be the time for me to get into it. So, yeah, I'm actually genuinely going to look into it. I'm not making any promises, but I will definitely look into it, because now more than ever, I'm interested in Dead by Daylight because of Resident Evil. Okay, so I'm now going to discuss the demos that got announced in last night's Resident Evil showcase for Resident Evil
not just
Village.
Costumes.
You hope it's not just costumes? I wouldn't say so. Normally with Dead by Daylight they bring in a full-on killer and survivor, so I wouldn't say so, Chad. Okay, so if you are the owner of a PlayStation, whether it's a PS4 or PS5, you will get early access to the Resident Evil Village demos. On the 17th of April, which is only a couple of days away, at 5 p.m. PDT in North America, you will be able to play a demo of the village area in Resident Evil Village for 30 minutes. I believe it's 30 minutes anyway, and you have 8 hours to play that demo. It is confusing, bear with me. You know what, I'm actually going to go directly to Resident Evil's Facebook page so I can actually know exactly what I'm talking about. So, yes, so you will be able to play the village demo for 30 minutes. Then in Europe, on the 18th of April, you will get access to that demo. Then
I'm getting PS5 soon.
Good stuff. Then in North America, on April 24th at 5 p.m. PDT, you will be able to play the Castle demo. So there's basically two demos for Resident Evil Village. You can play in the castle area and the village area. So, and then in Europe you can play the castle demo on the 25th of April at 7 p.m. CEST. My head hurts already. And you have 8 hours to play that demo. So you better get playing. So that's early access. If you are,
I can't even upgrade my Ramlo face with tears of joy.
If you are stupid enough to not own the PlayStation, and you only have a shit box and a shit area and shite team, you can play. You have to choose which area you want to play. So you don't get to play both. You have to choose whether you want to play in the village or whether you want to play in the castle. And that demo will be available for 24 hours on the 1st of May, 5 p.m. in North America, and on the 2nd of May, 2 a.m. CST in Europe. Believe me, if that description of the demo sounded confusing, it's because it is. Trust me. But it's all up there on Capcom's, social media and Resident Evil social media. So as you can see on the screen, in one day, 23 hours, 35 minutes and 5 seconds, I will be able to play the village.
You would say fuck Tindo.
What? Wait, no. I have to get the live chat up and running here. Ooh, thought you would say fuck Tindo. What the fuck is fuck Tindo? Is that a new social media website, fuck Tindo? Hi, are you on fuck Tindo? Anyway, fuck. So yeah. I hope you understood. I hope you understood my description of the demos. So, the brand new trailer. You get to see more of Chris Redfield. Because, as I said to you, have you been paying attention, RJ, to my lecture? You obviously have not. As I said to you, in one day, 23 hours and 34 minutes and 7 seconds, I will be able to play the Village demo. One of 2 areas of Resident Evil Village that I can play. But I don't want to talk about the brand new trailer that Capcom revealed for Resident Evil Village last night.
My friend is on Gay Station.
Hey. Less of that, no Fortnite gamer. Yeah?
Understood.
If you don't play a PlayStation, then you're... I'm only joking. So, yeah, in that trailer, you got to see more of Chris Redfield. And Capcom are definitely trying to get you to believe that Chris Redfield is a bad guy. And Ethan Winters confirms that Chris Redfield has shot Mia Winters. No. That's not necessarily... Oh, I gotta pop into the kitchen again. I'm all go on this live stream.
I get a PS5 from Pokemon cards.
From Pokemon cards? That's an interesting way to get a PS5, to say the least. So there's no confirmation that Mia Winters was actually shot dead.
Now the chat is talking about adult stuff. That all of us know we are changing from the subject focus. Everyone lol face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Face with tears of joy.
Sleeper Agent Hunk, elbow cup.
Could be Chad. I haven't been able to focus since the live stream started, to be honest with you, because number one, I had issues with my technical issues with my mic, and number two, I got chocolate between my legs, and it looks like I shat myself. So, yeah, hard for me to focus. But in that trailer, Chris Redfield is definitely looking like a bad guy. He's like, oh, you made it this far, Chris, and all this, like, and being very kind of aggressive towards Chris, and Ethan's like, you shot me, you killed Mia Winters. So yeah, I'm definitely more and more interested to see what Chris Redfield's role is in Resident Evil Village. I feel like I'm rushing through this discussion, but nonetheless, I'm now going to move on to what I really want to talk about, and it's my personal speculation as to who Mother Miranda is. Mother Miranda is going to be one of the main villains in Resident Evil Village. She is basically the character that lady, the mushy moo, tall lady, whatever the fuck her name is, answers to.
Nice video on Tamagotchi smiling face with sunglasses.
Thank you for that. Oh, Jesus, I have it here beside me. My own Tamagotchi. Feels like I'm back in the 90s
She's
again.
Ethan's new wife, Elbow Cup.
She's Ethan's new wife. Could be. In fact,
Sorry for being inappropriate. I'm trying to be funny.
You're fine. You're not being inappropriate. Jesus Christ, this is Green Hill Gaming. You're not. Fortnite Gamer, you're fine. You're fine. Jesus Christ, I'm the living embodiment of inappropriate on YouTube, for God's sake. Sorry, no, I have to look after my Tamagotchi. That just live stream is after just becoming a free-for-all, really, to be honest with you, so just, yeah. But, shit. I feel like,
A chance to see your face in that video, smiling face.
Okay, that's good. I believe that Mother Miranda is actually Oswald E. Spencer's mother. Now, Oswald E. Spencer, last time we saw him was in Resident Evil 5, and he was an old man, and Wesker killed him. So you may be asking yourselves, how could Spencer's mother be alive? Well, the tall lady in Resident Evil Village and her sisters or daughters or whoever they are, it's confirmed that they have been around since I think it's the 50s or 60s, and they don't look like they've aged at all. So, and it is Resident Evil, so the concept of, you know, her still being alive in some kind of capacity is possible. It's possible. There's a lot of references to the Umbrella Corporation logo.
BRB, watch when you want, and remember, sub to Green Hill and me, Fortnite Gamer 123.
I will indeed. You remind me of somebody else. It's just crazy. But yeah, I will indeed, and I appreciate that as well. I appreciate that, and I will watch that video. So there's a lot of references to the Umbrella Corporation logo in Village. A lot of history in that game. It goes back to the 50s again with the tall lady and her daughters or sisters, which ladies we're going to call them. So yeah, short and sweet, I think that Mother Miranda is Spencer's mother, and I think I will see you later, Fortnite Gamer. Enjoy the rest of your day, man. I think that the lore will kind of will delve into the Spencer family. And that was actually one of my earliest like theories and predictions I actually had for Resident Evil Village. Once I saw the Umbrella Corporation logo.
In the trailer.
Once I
Werewolves
saw.
Confirmed. Elbow Cup.
No, werewolves are not confirmed. It'll all be explained through science. They can call them whatever they want. Werewolves, like everything will be explained through science and biology. Just like the entire Resident Evil series, like it will be explained through biological weaponry. Viruses, funguses, parasites, you name it, it'll all be explained. Don't you worry, Chad, it'll all be explained. And even some sort of kind of cross-breeding between wolf and human. Like, it's not going to be, like, you know, an actual werewolf. So, yeah, that won't be happening. So, if you...
from the alien technology, Elbow Cup.
Aliens have invaded this live stream, have they? I think if you look at the history of Oswald E. Spencer, which I actually did a couple of months back, like he was born into he was aristocratic, like, you know, so very wealthy family, very well known like family, like, you know, lived in a castle in Europe, and if you look at Village, there's all these different families, in the world map of Resident Evil Village, all these different types of families, yeah. So, and if you see the Umbrella Corporation logo, I think that Umbrella Corporation logo represents the Spencer, because the Spencer family emblem actually is the Umbrella Corporation logo. That's where the logo came from, was the Spencer family emblem. So I think that Umbrella Corporation logo represents the Spencer family in Village, and I think Mother Miranda will overall represent the Spencer family, and it will tell the story of like why Spencer kind of like set up the Umbrella Corporation, because anyone who knows their deep hardcore Resident Evil lore, like I do, will know that there's a lot more to Resident Evil than slow, slouching zombies who want to eat each other. It's not about that. That isn't the end all of the lore. The reason Oswald Spencer set up the Umbrella Corporation was to get funding for his eugenics research. He wanted to create the perfect race of humans with high intelligence.
Well, I have
and
to watch the screen
strength.
till the timer gets 00, 00,
Yeah.
00,
Yeah.
00, 00, lol.
You do. You can't leave. You're not allowed to leave until one day, 23 hours, 25 minutes and 43 seconds. You're not going nowhere. You're staying right put. So get comfortable. Put on the kettle. You know, we're going to be here for a long while. So yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think now. The Spencer family will be represented in it, and it will basically kind of, you know, like I think all these families are going to be connected somehow. Like the Spencer family and the other families that are in Resident Evil Village, they'll all be connected.
If you exit?
What happens if I exit? Oh, I don't even want to think about that. I think time itself will just stop. Yeah, time itself. How am I going to walk around with chocolate between my fucking legs? I don't know. Jesus Christ, man. It only happens to me, like. I'm 30 fucking 2 years of age and I'm fucking having chocolate fucking stains on my pants. The fuck is my life coming to? But, yeah. What else is there? Oh, yeah, well, they announced Mercenaries as well. And it's alright, like, it's an arcade mode and it's a nice kind of fun kind of break from the seriousness of the main game, like, you know. So I'm looking forward to that too, in a way, like. But more than anything else, I'm just looking forward to seeing what Chris Redfield is all about in the game. I'd hope that it's not going to be as simple as Chris is a bad guy. Full stop. I'd be like, fuck off. Do you know what I mean? Like, he could have become a bad guy in the first game. Like, if Chris Redfield was going to, like, somehow, like, change his mind and say, you know what? Fuck y'all, I'm going to become a bad guy. He would have done that a lot earlier in the game. He would have done that at the start of the game. When he found out what was going on in the mansion, when he found out who the Umbrella Corporation were, and when he found out about their biological weapons, and more importantly, when he found out that Wesker, you know, was like getting information on the Tyrant and selling it, or not selling it, but, you know, buying into a big company, like, he would have said, there's good money in this, yeah, come on, you know, and just go off with Wesker. So he knew Wesker for years in Stars. Like, I mean, he could have just agreed with Wesker. He could have just said, yeah, fuck it, I'll go along with you. He could have, like, by Resident Evil 5, like, Chris Redfield's mindset would have been, you know, I spent years taking down the Umbrella Corporation only for their experiments to fall into the hands of terrorists, and now bioterrorism is a real thing. He could have said fuck it all and just made money, you know, in fucking in the black market in bioterrorism. Like, he could have become a bioterrorist. In Resident Evil 6, he's pretty much just a bitter old man who just doesn't even want to fight anymore. Like, come on, like, he's not just gonna, like, all of a sudden just say, yeah, that's it, no, yeah, I'm gonna throw on my best black leather jacket, I'm gonna put on my big serious face, and I'm gonna become a bad guy.
The alien mothership, El Boca.
What's happening with all the aliens in this live chat? Seriously, why is my live chat being invaded by alien comments? Anyway, so yeah, I hope that it's not going to be as simple as Chris Redfield as a bad guy. There's the possibility that he could be under the influence of some kind of virus, some kind of control. I mean, we've seen that in Resident Evil games with Jill Valentine in Resident Evil 5. So there is that possibility, and even the possibility of him being kind of like, well, it doesn't look like he's being held against his will, or not held against his will, but it doesn't look like he's being forced to do anything. And if he is, he's definitely playing the part very well. Because we did see that with Barry Burton in Resident Evil 1, that his family were threatened if he, didn't go along with Wesker's betrayal, then Wesker would have hurt his family. So that's why he kind of kind of played his part in kind of luring Jill and Chris into the mansion. So we've seen that in Resident Evil games. But there's just something about, like, even in the new trailer, the way that Chris is standing and talking, it doesn't look like he's kind of like, it doesn't look like he's saying to Ethan, sorry, I had no choice. It's not like that. He seems to be enjoying what he's doing, to be honest with you. But there's a lot of you know, there's a lot we don't know about the game yet. But I'm very intrigued to find out. And again, I hope that it's not a case of Chris is a bad guy now. So yeah, the demos are, as I said at the start, very confusing. I did a terrible job explaining the demos, and it's not my fault, it's Capcom's fault. Normally a game company will just release a demo and you would go to the store and you would download it and you would play it and you would play it for as long as you want. Jesus, I know on the 3DS Nintendo introduced the concept of like you could play the demo 30 times and then after 30 times you couldn't play anymore. I'm aware of how betas work. Like you get a beta like would last from start at a certain time and end in a certain time. Hello Dad, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming. How are you keeping? How did your day go? And as always, you're very welcome to the stream. So I'm talking about the new Resident Evil game in this live stream, Resident Evil Village. I'm just talking about the demos there and just how confusing they are for this game. As I said, other game companies will just, you know, either give you like limited access to a demo,
John.
or they will give you a beta that will last for a certain period of time and then end. But overall, most demos are just, here is a...
Oh, good, thanks, and you?
Glad to hear it. I'm not doing too bad now, thanks. Most game companies will just give you the game demo and say, here's a demo of the game, go play it, enjoy it, you know. But Capcom are just, they've combined everything. They've combined, in a way it feels like a beta, because it's only available at certain times.
Hi chat, how are things?
It's limited in terms of that you can only play it in a short space of time. So it's all over the place. It's all over the shop. I'm going to try to explain it again. And hopefully I will do a better job this time.
My router just went down low. Things are fine.
Your router just went down. We'll pick it back up. It's not good down. Okay, so where's the schedule gone? So, the Resident Evil Village demo schedule. If you are the owner of a PlayStation, be it a PS5 or PS4, it's good news for you because you can play the Resident Evil Village demo.
No sound.
As in,
here for the night low.
Oh, seriously, no sound. It's gone again. It's gone again. Is it gone again?
I can hear you.
Is it gone again? RG, I'll actually slap you, man, seriously. Is it gone again? RG, I'll actually slap you, man, seriously. No, I'm back. RJ confusing with no sound. What's that about?
He means he has no sound.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was you, Dad, that mentioned no router, because you're always the person that has issues with fucking your routers and shit like that. Sorry, RJ. Apologies. Anyway, as I was saying, so, if you are the owner...
How's the stream going? What's up?
Wait a second. Who's in the live stream?
Now it's okay.
Now I gotta go back into the live stream and look at the live chat. Coulson, this live stream has been a fucking clusterfuck, basically, Coulson. An absolute clusterfuck. I'm desperately trying to explain how the Resident Evil Village demo schedule works, but it's just so confusing. But nonetheless, it's great. And RJ said the sound is fine. So what I'm going to do again is I'm trying to explain the schedule. So this is the Resident Evil Village demo schedule. If you are an owner of a PlayStation, be it a PS5 or PS4, then you will get early access to two types of demos. The Village demo and the Castle demo. The Village demo allows you to play in the village, and the Castle demo allows you to play in the castle.
Sorry, man.
Oh, you're fine. So you will get, if you're a PlayStation owner, you will get early access to the Village demo that will be available for 8 hours.
We will be here for the night, lads, lol.
Shush. In North America, that will begin on the 17th of April, 5 p.m. PDT, and in Europe, that will begin on the 18th of April, at 7 p.m. CEST. Then you will get access to the Castle demo, which will also be available for 8 hours. By the way, you can play these demos for 30 minutes as well. In North America, confusing. In North America, that's available on 24th of April at 5 p.m. PDT. I'm getting fucking PST here, for fuck's sake. But for PTS, what the fuck it's called. Europe, it's available on 25th of April at 7 p.m. CST. Then if you don't own a PlayStation, you have to wait until the 1st of May and the 2nd of May, 5 p.m. and 2 a.m. respectively, to get access to. You have to choose, and on the multi-platform demo, you have to choose which area you want to play in. So if you want to play in the Village, you can play in the Village. If you want to play in the Castle, you can play in the Castle. That's pretty much it. So I have a PlayStation, so I get early access to the demos. So I only have 1 day, 23 hours, 15 minutes, and 19 seconds to play the Village demo.
Are you just going to be waiting for a day or?
Yeah, I'm sitting here for a whole day. Yeah, I'm just going to sit here. Everyone is required to stay here. It's all compulsory. You can't have to sit here and wait for 1 day, 23 hours, 15 minutes, and 0 seconds. Yeah. You all have to wait. You're not going nowhere, lads. Nowhere. So that's the demos. Did I do a good job explaining the demos? I don't know. I don't think I can explain it any better than that, to be honest with you. It's actually very confusing. I found it very confusing anyway. If you're still unsure about how the Resident Evil Village demos operate, just go on to Resident Evil's social media.
Pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, so it is what it is. Demos, they are what they are.
I'm going to share you a great RE8 discussion video after the stream.
Oh, thank you.
Can we eat?
So basically, you're saying that mine is shit, and everyone should watch another video discussion. Thanks, Chad. I'm only joking. And it's Resident Evil Village to you, Chad. Can we eat? No. Did I give you permission to eat? No, I didn't. So you can't fucking eat. Now shush. So so that's the demos. I'm going to talk a little bit more about Mother Miranda again. Speculation about who she is. I really do feel like she is going to be the mother of Oswald E. Spencer. I think she's going to represent the Spencer family. In Resident Evil Village, there's lots of families represented in the game's story. And one of these families is the tall lady family, the what the fuck her name is. And apparently they've been around since like the 50s or 60s, and they haven't aged a bit. Like some sort of virus is keeping them, ageless. So like, I feel like somehow the Spencer family is also going to be represented to Mother Miranda, who I believe will be Oswald E. Spencer's mother. Again, Oswald E. Spencer being the original founder of the Umbrella Corporation. And the Umbrella Corporation logo has been represented many times in many trailers of Resident Evil Village. So I think that logo will basically represent the Spencer family, basically. And I think
that's the live motion cap actor and voice actor for the tall vampire lady Elbow Cup.
Tell us the live action. I don't know the live action. I couldn't care less about simping for a fucking video game car, for fuck's sake. Here.
Yeah, I'm that made of it. It's posting.
Oh, cool. I'll have a look at that later. I'm not going to simp over a video game character. Jesus Christ. I may be desperate, but I ain't fucking that desperate. So, yeah, that's what I think. Oswald E. Spencer's mother will be represented in Village as Mother Miranda. I could be completely wrong. Who knows? Who bloody knows? It could also be a case where she could end up being Alex Wesker, which basically would be the daughter of Oswald E. Spencer, not biologically, but kind of like mentally, and kind of like, you'd have to look into the lore of. I'm not going to explain it, I'm too tired to explain it now, but to be honest. But yeah, it could be Alex Wesker.
Smiling cat with heart eyes.
Who knows? We just have to wait and see. There's a cat in my live stream. Lovely. I actually like those emojis, actually. She's Wesker's mum.
She's Wesker mom, El Boca.
I don't think so. I'm going to go with my speculation. I'm going to say that it's going to be Oswald Spencer's mother, and that she will represent the Spencer family in Resident Evil Village along with the other families. And like obviously her side would be like the foundation or the Umbrella Corporation, but there could be other stories too. Like they could all be connected. Like establishing the Umbrella Corporation could have been like one part of a much more major
Have you seen the new
plan.
Netflix trailer?
I did actually. Look very good. So I was watching the showcase, the Resident Evil showcase last night. It looked very good actually. I'm excited for it. It takes place like 2 years after Resident Evil 4, so it's going to be
Globe
good.
showing Americas.
Globe showing Americas. Why is it only showing America? So yeah, that's kind of.
Goblin skull, pile of poo, grinning cat, skull, grimacing face, alien, pile of poo, goblin,
Oh, my
alien
nerves.
cat with wry smile, frowning face, angry face, anxious face with sweat, ghost, grinning cat with smiling eyes, goblin, frowning face,
Who's doing
cat with
this?
tears of joy, goblin, pouting face, angry face,
Fortnite
alien
Gamer, I will
monster,
slap
angry
you
face
into
with
the next
horns,
life,
angry
seriously.
face, frowning face with open mouth, pile of poo, goblin, angry face with horns, man's shoe, clutch bag, prayer beats, woman's hat, gemstone, woman's boot. Backpack man's shoe, running shoe, prayer beats, backpack man's shoe, level slider, bell with slash level slider, musical keyboard, trumpet, violin, musical keyboard, cop, streamer, reminder, ribbon, soccer ball, Japanese dolls, fireworks, wrapped gift, basketball, admission
for
tickets,
fuck's sake,
American
isn't
football,
he up by the
musical
basketball?
keyboard, wrapped gift, gemstone, frowning face with open mouth, goblin, running shoe, violin, goblin, frowning face with open mouth, trumpet, prayer beats. Warning. Grinning face with smiling eyes.
Not good.
Resident Evil 4 VR, El Boca.
Thank you, Chad, for interrupting that. Fortnite Gamer, I swear to God, man, I will actually slap you into the afterlife. Stop. Fuck's sake. Resident Evil 4 VR, I would have loved if that was actually the remake that was rumoured. I would just laugh at people's reaction. But apparently people seem to like it. I think it's strange. I think considering the success of PlayStation, and VR was an overall success as well, for PlayStation. And I think with PlayStation VR 2 in development, why isn't Resident Evil 4 VR on an actual game console? Why isn't it actually on PlayStation VR? It's a strange decision
Great, I can die.
to bring it to Great, I can't die. You found the loophole. That's true. If I bring you into the afterlife, there's no getting rid of it in. That's fucking true. You'd be haunting me. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I think that all these families that will be in Village, and I think that the Spencer family will be in there as well. Mother Miranda being the kind of the main kind of family, the Spencer family. I think that they all have one goal, and I think that the establishment of the Umbrella Corporation is part of a bigger goal. Because if you look at Spencer's intentions, he wanted to create a new race of humans through eugenics. So maybe another family wanted to.
Please help me die. I'm in Mountain View, Arkansas.
Jesus Christ. Okay, that's pretty deep. I think that there could be another family that might be interested, let's say, in politics, like a certain type of kind of political system put into place, and I don't know, maybe some sort of fucking world domination type story arc. I'm not too sure.
Or aliens, El Boca.
Jesus Christ, what is your obsession with aliens, Chad? Am I missing something? Is something announcement? Is there a new aliens movie? Are the aliens landing? What I
like about your streams is there is always something new and interesting.
Well, thank you for that, even though some of them can be stressful as fuck. When I started off the live stream, Dad, my microphone didn't work properly. Then it eventually worked, and I was trying to kind of, greet everyone and welcome everyone. Then I looks down and I see chocolate between my fucking legs, and it looks like I shat myself. So that distracted me a little bit. And then I'm trying to explain these overly complicated fucking demos. And I swear to God, I don't even fucking think Albert Einstein could have explained these fucking demos.
Chad, are you an
correctly.
alien?
Yeah, are you an alien, Chad? That's a good question, actually. Good question. Are you an alien, Chad? No, I'm only joking. But Christ, the amount of references to aliens is insane. Oh, so yeah, just moving away from that anyway. Who knows who Mother Miranda could be? But you've heard it here first if she becomes Oswald E. Spencer's mother. I actually want to end the live stream by talking about the Resident Evil Dead by Daylight crossover. I've never played Dead by Daylight. We're all aliens, yeah. I've heard great things about it though. I've been told a lot about the game, and I patiently listened to everything, and I know enough about it. And the way that it was explained,
we're aliens to aliens.
We're aliens to aliens, and the way that it was explained to me was very well explained as well. So I know about it, but I never played it, and I never had any like real motivation to play it. But I think now I kind of do, because it's Resident Evil. Now I know they had a Silent Hill crossover, and that kind of had me intrigued. That crossover had me intrigued. I was like, But now with Resident Evil, I'm like, it's a louder basically. So I may look into that. There's not very much information out there on it so far, to be honest with you. Apart from the fact that it's coming out in June. But I have now until June to look into it, and if I do get it, maybe I can get a bit of practice in until June. Because I don't know how well I'd be playing. I don't know. I'd say I'd be better at a killer, to be honest with you. I'm not good at like.
Damn, a warplane flying over.
I swear to God, if I was a warplane flying over you, we're all dead, an alien. So if I was a part of a team in Dead by Daylight, I swear to God, now this is literally what I'd be. I would be the most annoying teammate you could possibly imagine, simply because I want to get things done. Like there'd be some fucker over there doing a fucking shitty fucking.
Fist aliens or men?
You. There'd be some fucker over in the corner that'd be like fucking doing some shitty fucking dance or whatever else, just acting the bollocks. There'd be a fucker over there that fucking can't even shoot properly. There'll be a fucker there fucking taunting the fucking killer like a gobshite. And I'm there, what the fuck are you doing, lads? When you get over there and do that, I'd basically be a leader, but I'd be more like a fucking Hitler than a fucking, than anything else. So it'll piss me off, basically. I'd have to be telling everyone what to do and where to go and how to do it. And yeah, that would be me, basically, as part of the team. Even though I'd probably be shit myself, but nonetheless. So I think I'd be more suited as a killer. So I'd say if they bring in like Mr. X or Nemesis now or something like that, I'd be all over that. Like, I'd say more than likely it'll be Mr. X, because Mr. X he kind of became like a meme, like an internet meme, over the fucking time that he came to the Resident Evil 2 remake. So I'd say they'll probably pick him. He's more popular, like the Nemesis. Even though I prefer Nemesis personally. But anyway, lads, that's it. That's the end of the Resident Evil Village discussion. Again, you've heard it here first. If Mother Miranda becomes Oswald E. Spencer's mother, the demos, I'm not even going to attempt to explain them again. Just look them up on Resident Evil social media. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Can you recap on the game?
You can fuck off.
The fucking fucker fuck show of fucking fuckers. The
Oh
fucking
God.
fucker fuck show of
I'm only
fucking
joking.
fuckers.
I'm only joking. It's just too fucking long. I have to go, lads, anyway. And you watch your fucking language on my fucking house Fortnite gamer, for fuck's sake. I fucking can't stand people who fucking curse like that. Jesus fucking Christ, like. Terrible fucking language, like. The fucking language out of them, like. You get a bit of fucking respect, like, for fuck's sake. Jesus fucking Christ, like. Cursing on fucking left, right and centre. Fucking hell, like. Can't stand people who fucking curse. Anyway, that is the end of the live stream. Thank you for watching. See you next time on Green Hill Gaming. Hopefully my microphone will be working better next time. Fuckity fuck.